Bridesmaids, how did you kind of wind up in this? Was it just a case of auditioning and that's how you won the role for it?
Yeah, I just auditioned like a bunch of people did, and it went well. And we did like an improv for an hour with Kristen, which was great. And Paul had seen it, Crowd was a fan of that, which is very helpful. And yeah, and that was it really. Kind of just did the one, then went for a meeting with Judd, and wasn't sure if I got the job or not because he never really made it very clear. He kind of, I remember I went to his office, wherever it was, and he's like, "Oh, I well done yesterday." I was like, "Oh, thanks." And he started talking, and he said, "Oh yeah, I think the film's going to be really fun." And I thought, nobody's told me whether I've got the job. So if he's going on about how fun the movie is going to be, I'm not in it. He's really just rubbing my nose. At that time, I was thinking, what a prick. But then I got the gig, and everything turned out all right.
Officer Rhodes as well, he's quite an honest, straight, decent guy. So does that kind of make it harder for you to make him funnier? Because you've got John Hamm who's kind of being a dick, basically.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier for him to...
Well, I guess it's a different kind of comedy, you know. But there was a lot less pressure, actually, than in a lot of jobs where I felt I didn't need to be that funny because Kristen is so funny, and the movie isn't about what I'm doing, you know. It is about this incredible bunch of women. So I just tried to not get in the way too much, and... if an opportunity for a gag arose, I would jump on it like a teenager on a frog.
Was there a lot?
Is that a saying?
I don't know if teenagers do that.
I don't think
so. Was there kind of a lot of room to improvise as well? Because I think I read beforehand you guys did a session of improvising. So
yeah, we had a couple of weeks of rehearsals where we worked on the scenes, and then on set we did a lot of on-camera improv. We would kind of shoot the scene as scripted, and the script was really great. So I was eager to do that, and then we do improv, and then using bits from the improv, we would go back to the script, and the kind of fluidity and the naturalism that kind of draws from that was very, very helpful. But you know, Kristen is such a good improver that it was always really, really fun.
Back with Judd again, I think, for This Is 40, or I don't know if that's
right,
your title, but so what's kind of your role in that, and when's that kind of?
Well, I haven't really signed up for it properly yet, but I can tell you what the film is, and the part in it.
Yeah.
That maybe a brilliant actor will play. The film is kind of about it's I guess more than a sequel, it's a spin-off of the two characters that play Katherine Heigl's sister and her brother-in-law, played by Leslie Mann and Paul Rudd, as they're 40, and it's about their relationship and how they parent and all those kind of things and ups and downs. And in a lot of ways, I think it's totally similar to Bridesmaids in that it's got a very real thing at its core, but very funny around it. And then there is a part of a guy who works with Paul Rudd at his record company.
Which may or may not be you.
I can imagine somebody amazing playing it, so I hope that works out.